Well, folks, give it a go this time. Try and hit the right button, and maybe we might be successful. Yes, well, we're trying a new format, and we're trying to see whether this format will work. So we're giving it a go, and we'll see how things pan out. Right now,
Oh, good to go. Okay. Thank you. We've got a thumbs up.
that's it.
Ah,
Right
there.
now, well, there we go. Well, g'day, folks. This is your Ilana,
And you're Sean.
and we are
The
the
Down
Down
Under
Under Cruisers.
Cruisers.
Welcome aboard,
Good
folks.
evening.
How are we? This is our very first run at a live stream in the middle of the week. So we're going to try and give this a go and see how we go.
What happens and just. Yeah. So we've just popped in and hang around for a bit of a chat if anyone's in there and wants to join us and say hi and shoot the breeze a bit. I hope you're not all glued to your TVs watching that big thing that's happening at the moment in the States.
Oh boy, that election thing.
Wow. It's all very full on. We're getting non-stop news service, aren't we?
Yep, yep, yep. Well, it's interesting. We've got 4 people having a look right now, and we've got 5 likes. I mean,
Okay,
jeez.
that's interesting.
This is exciting.
I'd like to know who the 4th person is.
Um,
Well, 3.
3. Well, we've got
Who are our 3 viewers?
us and more as one of them. So, g'day, Heath. How are
Hey,
you?
Heather,
Um,
and Dwight, if it's you as well.
just to show you folks what we've got on board there, we've got this ship in the screen behind us. The ship is the Carnival Horizon, and the good news is with the Carnival Horizon, what we're doing is we're having a group cruise that's going to be happening on the when is it, the 15th of October 2022. That's right.
How excitement.
How excitement. Oh, we've got Eric B on board. Hey, Eric, this is way
Eric.
past your bedtime, mate.
What are you
Welcome
doing
aboard. Similarly for Heather of Us and More, it's way past their bedtime too, but hey, happy to have you guys on board.
Well, some people are just night owls, I suppose, or people
Yeah.
are either getting late to bed or getting up really early ready to go to work.
Yeah, getting up to go to work and also getting up to look at
To
the
work,
results
that's
from
right.
these elections that they've got going on over there.
Well, just to tell you, it's just after 8 p.m. on Wednesday night. We've just had our dinner, so we're
We're ready to
We're-
truck on and see how things are going.
just hanging around at the moment.
Absolutely.
That beautiful carnival horizon behind us.
Now, tell me. I'm sort of thinking about things that we could do on that cruise when we go.
What, eat, drink.
A couple of shoeys.
Some shoeys. Go on the, what's it called, the sky ride?
Oh, yeah.
Cycle around.
Yeah,
Brave
me-
enough with our vertigo. And
Yeah,
you're being scared of heights, and me with my vertigo. Go for a slide. Go for a water slide.
water slide. Yep.
We must try a guy's burger. We've seen plenty of those.
Yeah, they're talking about us going and having Guy's Burger, and but then here's the question: a few people have been asking, and me in particular, have been asking about the concept of the drinks package, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I was interested in the drinks package because everybody else on the cruise, the whole group. By the way, those who don't know, it's the group cruise is being run by ourselves, the Downunder Cruisers, and Us and More. And the cruise is going from Miami down to the southern Caribbean, which is going to include places like Aruba and Bonaire and where else? Yeah, okay.
Places that I've never heard of before. So.
It's got 4 stops anyway.
Sorry.
And so the good news is that we will be going to those places and having some fun. So at any point anybody comes up with any great ideas, it would be awesome because we've never been to that part of the world. We've actually
No.
never been across the pond to that that big island there. So
That's very exciting.
yeah,
Eric, and by the way, Eric B, a shoey is not a prerequisite for you to come. So please don't worry, but bring a shoe just in case. It'll be nicely refreshed.
yeah,
And
brand
all
new
the
shoe.
germs will be killed with alcohol if you wish to partake
Okay,
of a shoey.
and really, we're planning to have something like a shoey competition. We believe that. Well, I believe that Raphael from Visos Travel is thinking about coming on board with us, and I've put the challenge to him to have a shoey competition. No, it's not the number of shoeys that you have. It is actually the size of the shoe that we use.
Oh, is it? Is that size does matter? Does it?
Size definitely does
The
matter.
shoey.
I'm compensating for no hair. Yeah. So just to run into the chat very quickly, as we usually do, there's a little bit of chat going on between us and Moore and Eric B. Um, um, Eric B is saying that he's in earlier than normal, he was in earlier than normal, looking at the election drama. It's rather interesting looking at this election because we don't understand your election processes.
No,
So
not at all. In the electoral college, I
yeah,
don't understand that
yeah.
at all. And
Do you have to study to go to the electoral college? Well, I got
that's
it
a
all
good
wrong.
question. Yeah, is it that sort of college?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe electorals only go there.
Only electorals. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, it's all very confusing. Anyway,
I'm confused.
So we'll just wait and sit and wait.
Tell me. So we're planning to go there early. For us, the time frame is to go on the. I was thinking that around the 1st of October 2022.
Well, that will give us about 2 weeks pre-cruise.
Pre-cruise, okay. And then what that is we then go in and spend some time up in New York.
Yeah, wait for that.
No, I can't wait. And then go down to Washington to meet up with who's ever in the White House, that big White House. And then once we've spent a bit of time with them in that White House thing, go and have a look at some of the other monuments there and then head down towards Florida. So now we're going to catch the cruise out of Miami, but wouldn't mind going to have a look at, say, Disneyland. Disney World.
We were not going to California.
No, that's true.
Yeah,
it's
no,
true.
We, if we're in Florida, we have to get to Orlando and go. I want to go to Epcot Center. I want to go to the Kennedy Space Center. And I know you'd love that.
Yep.
You enjoy space, being spaced out man.
Yep.
I mean, you enjoy space.
I'm highly spaced out.
Yeah.
I mean, into things like the SpaceX and NASA and all that sort of stuff really interests me.
So we should
Yeah.
go there. Because I think we'd kick ourselves if we really were in Florida and didn't go there.
Yeah, I think we would.
And I'd kick you extra hard. So
Promises.
yes, promises, certainly. And a clip around the ear possibly as well.
What about a hair clip?
Which I have.
Well,
to,
I don't have
which
any.
I have to give you anyway.
Yeah.
Apparently.
What, a clip around the ear?
Disney World is about 3.5 hours from Miami. Okay, we'll be in Eric B. We're going to Fort Myers.
Eric, I'm telling you, it would be absolutely awesome if you did join us on the cruise.
To come. Yes, do. And
I would really love to have a beer with you, shake you by the hand, and have a good old chat and catch up, because some of the videos that I've been watching of yours are absolutely amazing, and I love the way you put them together. So it would be great if you could join us.
and we may even see you hopefully in Australia too. 'Cause
Yep.
I know that you want to come out.
Yep.
Particularly to Melbourne, so
Come
we
on.
may even see you before.
Absolutely.
the
Come
group
on down
cruise in
under.
22.
Heading back into the chat again, we've got Heather and Eric having a good old nat there about all sorts of things. Eric did actually manage to explain to us about the Electoral College. Funny, you know.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he did. He did say something about it, and
Okay.
I couldn't pick it. I just let it flow straight past, because basically the electoral college are a bunch of people who don't study anything. So I get it. I get it. Heather's talking about going to set up the resort for the 7th to the 9th if we still want to. That would be awesome. And then that gives us a couple of days before we actually have to fly out. I mean, sail out and all that sort of stuff.
Eric B's been to the Houston Space Centre.
Has he really? That would be awesome.
Where was it? I Dream of Jeannie. Now that was
Based in Houston.
Cocoa Beach.
Yeah.
Was that Houston or was that in?
But they did the show up in Houston and so forth. So that's interesting. Cindy is our travel agent. She is the one that's going to organise, or is organising, all our cruise. Eric, for your info, the cruise is actually for every person that cruises that books a cabin. There's $100 in the onboard credit kitty for each cabin. So there's a bit of a sweetener for you. Come on board, enjoy in that. Use the onboard credit to buy your first drink. No, I'm not asking you to spend $100 on a drink, but hey, yeah. Well, it's kind of like it's $100 our money. So, yeah. I mean, the Aussie dollar versus the US dollar is really, yeah.
Well, hopefully, possibly by October 22, things might improve. Let's hope so.
Yep.
Let us hope so.
Well, we'll see how we go. Anyway.
Eric says I actually did a video on the Space Centre in Houston. We'll have to check that one out.
We'd love to check it out.
If you've put it, if you've popped it in. Eric,
we'll go through and have a look at your channel and see how whether we can pick it up or not. It's exciting because we're going to be looking at things across the pond. We're going to look at different ways that people live and speak. Yeah, you guys all speak with an accent.
We actually did a practice walk the other day, walking on the footpath and walking on the right side of the footpath.
No, the wrong side.
Which is the incorrect side.
Correct.
That's correct, isn't it?
Yeah,
right side is the incorrect side.
Yeah.
And all we did was bump into people coming straight towards us. So we got very dirty looks.
Absolutely.
And we had to keep saying, "Oh, excuse us, we're new in town."
Yep.
With an American accent sort of thing. And,
but I can't. I find it very difficult to imitate Dwight's accent.
No.
Actually, not so much Dwight. It's more like Ronnie's accent.
Yeah, but not all Americans talk that way. Just like if you were to go to Queensland, the Aussie accent would be very different to, say, mine.
Yeah, but
ours in Victoria. But then you can spot it.
But then my accent is not very Australian anyway.
Because you're not Australian to begin with. Not fully Aussie.
No, not fully Aussie.
Not fully Aussie.
But we're getting there.
You are. Another 40 years here and you'll be fine.
Oh, thanks a lot. I've spent the best part of my life here, and that's what goes on. Oh well, come on, Eric. All you got to do is just say yes, I'm in there, and we're going to have a good time. I believe that we've got people from all around the world. We've got some people from Canada, as in the Plum Travellers. We've even got some people from the US. Okay, bad joke.
Sorry, was there a joke there?
There was an attempted joke.
Oh, okay. I must have missed it.
You did, because you blinked.
Okay. Sorry, I breathed. That was it.
I love you too.
That's all right. Oh, thank you.
Deep down inside where you live.
Yeah.
I mean, where I live.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, life's tough at the top. What can I say?
You have more of an Aussie African accent. Well, that's a combination and a half.
Yeah, mate.
That's an Aussie African accent.
Well, I can throw the odd bit here and there.
An odd bit of what?
Accent.
Okay.
So how's your day?
Oh, it's been a crazy day. Crazy. That's all I'm going to say about it. It's a bit full on.
Actually, we've had a crazy week, haven't we?
Yeah, we have. Wasn't even with a public holiday yesterday.
Yeah, we had a public holiday
for a horse
here
race,
for a horse
Eric.
race.
Can you believe it? The
Yeah.
Melbourne Cup. It's supposed to be world famous.
The country of Australia stops for a damn horse race.
And yet no one could go and see it because of the restrictions that, whilst we've been released
Mambo
from lockdown,
number 99.
yes, we weren't able to go to the race. Not that we're particularly interested in it anyway.
Nah. So, anyway,
Good, Eric,
it's a horse race.
That's good to see, Eric. Thank you. We'd love you to join us, really.
Oh, excellent. Yep,
The more the merrier, as we say.
absolutely. Absolutely. Just think, there'll be like 3 different nationalities, Canadian, US and Aussies, maybe a few more.
We'd love some
And
more
we're all-
nationalities, actually.
yeah,
Let's
absolutely.
get some pommies
We
on
wouldn't
board.
mind some-
That would be cool.
Absolutely some pommies if they
Some poms.
would come on board.
That would be cool.
You know what POM stands for?
I do, yes.
Well,
Prisoner of His Majesty.
of His Majesty or Mother England?
I was taught that it was of His Majesty.
Yeah, we were told Mother England when we were in South Africa. That figures.
Okay, well,
Us and Maura asking how we're doing with all our restrictions. The good news is our restrictions are starting to wind down finally. If we keep having the same results that we've got, that we've had over the last 3 days, that is,
0 cases, 4 consecutive days.
yep,
0
three
deaths,
3
0
consecutive
cases.
days. Yep.
Here in Victoria, anyway.
Yep. So that means that the more we go, the more we will be releasing our hold. So we're out of solitary confinement. We're now into general population, and the state of Victoria may very well be released into the general community very soon. So
Yeah, our borders could be opening up with New South Wales, which means that we can get to Sydney if we want to over Christmas.
that'd be awesome.
Just
That'd be awesome.
cancelled
We just
our
New
hotel
Year's Eve
booking, but we can possibly.
and our New Year's cruise.
Well, that was out of our control anyway,
Yeah.
because it got cancelled to begin with.
Eric is saying, okay, cool. I know I was looking at one and another group in 2023
Yeah,
with
Sharon at
with
Sea one.
yeah, the big one. But you know what? Come on board. Come on board. Join us. It's going to be so much fun. We're going to be really causing a little bit of mayhem. You know, in a nice
Well,
way, of course.
As long as it's not going to be that much that we're going to be put into a lifeboat and set adrift somewhere. Mind you,
Yeah,
that could be
we could
interesting.
call that a
Look at
repositioning cruise.
It's of our own.
Yep.
Yes. Cast away.
Cause where's Gilligan's Island?
It's
Oh, boy.
A 3-hour tour or whatever it is.
Yeah, yeah. I believe that there is another mob doing a huge group cruise, and I believe ours is going to be much better because we're going to be smaller. We're going to have a much closer bond. I think we want to get a group of at least about 30 to 40,000. I mean, a good group of people, let's say.
Yeah. That's all we would like.
Yep. It's going to be huge fun, Eric. Come on board. And of course, we'll let Dwight come as well because I mean, it's
you're
one.
So generous,
I am
aren't you?
generous.
You're going to let him come.
I'll let him come.
Wow.
Only because
Wow.
he's got that Heather girl coming along with him. So
Heather, we don't mind Heather.
no, we don't. No, we don't. It's that Dwight guy. We just cannot. No animosity, really, truthfully.
We're just joking.
We are.
Just joking.
We are. So yes, the cruise is the big thing right now. Let's see now. How much more? How much more could the day have gone
Mm-hmm.
if we would have gotten to the point of winning last night's
Lottery.
lottery?
What was the prize last night?
8 mil.
8 mil.
Mm.
Well, it would have been wonderful.
It would have been.
I could have possibly just tossed everything up in the air and said, I'm done with it.
Really?
No.
Yeah, I thought no. Oh, well, there's always tomorrow night.
Let's cross fingers. I mean, we keep getting this tiny little minuscule amounts, like $24 and a usual $13. But we're building up to the big one.
Yep. Yep.
So,
Yep. Somebody's got a little bit narky there. Heather's gone and said, that Heather girl. And to be honest with you, yeah, that Heather girl. Yeah. Interesting. So, what else is there to say? But it's going to be a great cruise. We're going to have lots of fun. I believe we're hoping that there's going to be some interesting people on board, like the cruise director. Interesting. Have you been reading anything about the how the cruises are panning out at the moment? For us, we're locked away until when? There's no cruises out of here until
possibly
about
next
March.
or even maybe mid next year. Well, apparently they're going to be recruiting people to be test passengers on a lot of the cruise lines.
But that's the CDC doing that to the US.
Yes.
I mean, it doesn't happen anywhere else around the world.
No, because you've got those the cruises to nowhere in Europe. A couple of the ships doing that, and they seem to be relatively successful.
Yep, they are.
Well, I suppose they're not taking any chances.
No, well, look, to some extent the CDC is doing the right thing, but to another extent, it would be better if it was all a worldwide thing. If all the nations around the world did exactly the same thing, then I suppose cruising would happen a little later, but it would be a little bit more substantial, I think.
Yeah, but I think they have to make sure that all the protocols that they're putting in place actually work and sort of have to be smooth and everything in place, and you can't do that until it's tried and tested, I suppose, and it's a bit late after when you've got paying passengers on.
Yep. Eric was asking the question, what's the time down under? The time right now is 8:25 p.m. Wednesday evening.
Yeah.
So we're just finishing off our hump day and going into sleep time, and then what have we got after that? Thursday and then Friday and then Saturday off, Sunday back to it again.
We've got to work on, yes.
Yeah. So our next live stream will be on Friday evening US time at 10 p.m, which makes it 2 o'clock our time Saturday afternoon.
Right. Oh, so it's 2 now. Okay. I get very confused with this. So it's 2 p.m. for us on Saturday.
Yep.
Okay. I'll make sure that I'm here.
Good, because doing a live stream on my own is rather interesting.
Well, you've done that last week. You did that.
Well, yeah.
And you got your, yes.
Yeah, I did.
You have a few bones to pick about that.
Oh, yeah. Oh God. I'm beginning to feel like Neil from Two Travel and Tour.
Okay.
Yep.
Except I don't give you a whack, do I?
Well, there's nothing. Yeah. Okay.
I could.
You could.
We might keep that for we'll keep that for later, eh?
Shut up, Sean.
That might be a very good idea.
Jeez, I love that. Okay, so folks, we've been running for a good half an hour as a test. We will be getting more people to Oh no,
I've
Heather's
got
going with
permission.
that
I have
hashtag hit him
permission. I've
again.
got permission to hit him. I haven't hit him once yet. How many do I owe him, Heather?
Don't start.
Give me a number.
You know there'll be payback.
So I'm happy to start with 1.
You know,
2.
you know there'll be payback. I won't make you a coffee.
Oh dear, I'm so incapable of making my own. Who
You're.
Who made you just? Who made you that?
Yeah, you're
Your
right.
coffee just now.
You're right.
Yeah.
Oh boy,
6.
such is fun.
Okay. Well, 6. That
6.
sounds good to me. That's a nice even number. That's a clip. Three on each side.
Stop it. I like it.
That's the problem. But the more he gets, the more he might like it.
Oh, stop it. Stop it. Oh boy. Yeah. Yep. So, I guess the next thing that we need to look at is, folks, will be. I think it's time we close off this evening. Next week we'll be doing the same time, 8 p.m. our time. Bring it on board. Hopefully we'll have a whole lot more people to stir us and stir you back.
But thank you, Eric, for joining us. Thank you, Us and More, for joining us for your very early morning.
Yep.
We really do appreciate it.
Larry
It
from
means-
Plum Travellers, thank
And
you.
he joined us very early, so it means that we weren't talking to ourselves.
In plural.
Ourselves.
And,
And Eric, really and truly, we do hope that you join us.
yeah, it will be
October
fun.
22,
It'll be a good
really.
day. So there will be some more videos that we'll be putting out from previous trips and so forth, and also our regular live will be on Friday evening, your time, Saturday our time. So come on board, let's have some fun, and we will talk about. We'll talk more about our
Various
cruising
things.
and various things, and I'll get more clips around the ears.
Yep.
Good night. Have a great evening
Enjoy the
and
rest of your
enjoy the
early
rest.